Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Good morning, Saturday. We are looking forward to the weekend, of course, here where we take on, or are we looking forward to it? Where we take on Chelsea at the Emirates. First game is going to be in front of fans. First Premier League game in front of fans for over a year and a half. It's amazing. And even though we're massive underdogs for the game, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being in that stadium, sitting in my seat amongst fans that I haven't seen for ages. So it's going to be an incredible day. And first of all, before I get into the transfers, got to big up the under-23s. I went and watched the under-23s last night, played against Crystal Palace, won the game 4-2, really entertaining game, and a great performance in the game by Amari Hutchinson. Wow, what a player he is. What a prospect he looks like. And you know what, some really good academy players. There was chatting to the dad of Miguel Aziz. Some guys there, some players there that have got a great future ahead of them, and hopefully one day we'll see them in the first team, just like we've seen guys like Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe. So it was great to go down there and watch that yesterday at Boreham Wood, and well done to them. And it was a very busy day for Arsenal yesterday. Of course, securing the signings of Martin Odegaard and Aaron Ramsdale. Arsenal, 2 signings in one day. What the hell is going on? But 2 signings in one day, both of them really sensible signings. Spoke about it extensively yesterday. Martin Odegaard, you know, made perfect sense to bring him back. He's found a home now, and I think that's a very good signing. And of course, Aaron Ramsdale for 24 million, not the ridiculous prices we were hearing about him originally. Think about this for a minute for the Aaron Ramsdale deal, right? We're always asking Arsenal to be very aggressive in the transfer market. And on that deal, they were aggressive because they went in for him. They were quoted a ridiculous price. They said, goodbye, we don't want it. We're not interested. And then the player has been the person that's kind of forced the move a bit on Sheffield United, and Arsenal then have come back and got him for a reasonable price. That's how I want to see Arsenal, you know, doing their business in this market when it comes to certain players. So those are some positives, but there's still more to be done. We know that. Not lots more. I don't think it's going to be done because we spent, you know, a lot of money, 129 million pounds, the rumor says, but still more to be done in certain positions. We've been linked still today with this player from Barcelona. I spoke about him the other day, Alex Mariba, only 18, valued at around about 22.5 million pounds, although there's rumors that he could be bought for as little as 14 million pounds. A lot of teams are chasing him around Europe at the moment, including Arsenal said to be interested over here, Everton, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, he was heavily criticised by his manager, Ronald Koeman, who's basically accused him and his team of just being interested in only money because he hasn't signed an extension to his contract. His contract is starting to run down, and he's refusing to sign a new one. And yeah, heavily criticised. Basically, Ronald Koeman, as I said, just saying, you know, it's just a money grabber. But where will he end up? Will he be a player that Arsenal will bring in? Another young player. He fits the profile, which is something that we've been hearing a lot about with the Arsenal transfers. He does fit that profile. So will he be a player that's going to be bought in? But certainly one of the players that Arsenal seem to be looking at the moment. And of course, we've spoken a lot about Houssem Aouar. Chatting about him yesterday. We're going to be probably chatting about him nearly every day until that gets resolved, because even though Arsenal have bought in Odegaard, we're still being linked with Houssem Aouar. Some of the rumours, quite funny for me, looking at a lot of the rumours today, come from an interview that I did with Fabrizio Romano over on the Don Robbie channel, where I was asking him about Aouar, and he's saying that, listen, Arsenal still interested in Aouar, still, you know, looking at Aouar, even though they've bought Odegaard. Now, will they go and get him? He's, you know, he didn't say for certainty that they would, but he said that they're still looking with interest. Now, if he's available for around about 17 million pounds, which we've been told, then why not? For me, why not? I feel then that, you know, it's worth having a go to bring him in. You know what I mean? Because, you know, again, you're buying a player for the future. I know Arsenal have spent a lot of money in that midfield area, but if you bring in Aouar, you've got Odegaard, Emil Smith-Rowe, Sambi Lokonga, Partey. You know, I start to like the look of that midfield, and that's a midfield that's starting to look really, really solid. And he is a more deep line sort of player. I'm still a bit doubtful because we bought in Sambi Lokonga. I'm still a bit doubtful if we will make a move for him. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to rumble on until the end of the transfer window to see where he goes. Of course, Tottenham, another team that are really interested in. And I was seeing yesterday that Ndombele wants to leave Tottenham. So could he leave and then Aouar comes into them? It's going to be interesting to see. And if we did get Aouar, what would happen with Mohamed ELNENY? Rumours, well, conflicting rumours going around regarding ELNENY. There's rumours that Arsenal are trying to tie him down to a brand new deal because his contract is up in 2022, so it's up next year. There's also rumours linking him heavily with a move to Besiktas. Now, you know, he's 29 now. I think a lot of this Arsenal trying to tie him down is probably to protect the value on the player so that they don't sell him for absolute peanuts. Remember, we didn't pay a lot of money for him when we first bought him in from Basel. So that could be one of the reasons behind the rumours that we're trying to tie him down to a new deal. But maybe if Mohamed ELNENY sees that, you know, Arsenal are not looking to hold on to him long term, why would he want to sign a new deal? Because if you're available on a free and you're 29 and you're available on a free next season, that makes your options so much better for you personally. You know, signing a new deal for Arsenal, unless it's a lucrative one, is only beneficial to Arsenal and not the player. So it's going to be interesting to see if they do hold on to him. And if they did let ELNENY go, does that open the way to them maybe going to get Aouar in as a, you know, because you still need numbers in that midfield area. We've let go quite a few in that area. You know, Sabias has gone, Guendouzi has gone, Willock has gone. And I know we don't have any Champions League football, but you don't want to be ultra thin on the ground in that area. We're also looking to let go Lucas Torreira, although he was back in training yesterday. A lot of speculation was flying around that, oh, well, maybe Arsenal looking to hold on to Lucas Torreira now that he's back in training. And you never know, he could come back into training and impress. But as I've sort of said many times on this program, that Lucas Torreira, who, although he asked Mikel Arteta and said, listen, I want to fight for my place, fed up of going out on loan and moving here, there and everywhere. I want to fight for my place now at Arsenal. He's been told by the manager, I'm sorry, you're not in my plans and we want to get rid of you. And probably didn't say it exactly like that, but that's what he means. And he's going to be another player that is going to be on the move. Now, lots of teams are interested in him. He's one of the few players that have got lots of teams interested in him, but where will he go? You know, Lazio, Roma, Fiorentina, just to mention three of those. There'll be definitely movement on him before the end of the transfer window. So many players that have got to go out. It's going to be, you know, all the players that we've got in, it's going to be a real sale. Where's Reiss Nelson going? Is he going to Palace? Is he going to Brighton? What about Kolasinac? Where will he be heading? You know, we're just going to buy off his contract. What's happening with Ainsley Maitland-Niles? You know, where is he going to end up? Or are we going to keep hold of him? And the big one, Alexander Lacazette, where is he going to go? So many players there that have been linked with a move away, and where will they be heading? Will they still be Arsenal players at the end of this transfer window? Arsenal, I think, want to get rid of the majority of those players, would like to get money in for them, you know, but what's going to happen with those players? I'm even looking at players like Cedric. You know, there's Hector Bellerin. Where's he going to go? Been talk about a swap deal with Hector Bellerin and Emerson Royal of Barcelona. Although Emerson Royal, who's been out on loan last season, has come out and said, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay at Barcelona. I don't want to move. You know, but we've heard that. I mean, we've got Martin Odegaard yesterday, and he was, you know, a few weeks ago talking about how he wants to stay at Real Madrid, and and where is he now? What's going to happen with Eddie Nketiah? Where is he going to end up? Willian. There's so many players. Willian, where is he going? So there's a real sale that's going to go on. Look for lots and lots of activity from now till the end of the transfer window. I did the transfer daily yesterday from outside the Emirates, and I was talking about this. And I really do think now the emphasis is going to go over onto this. Players going out. I don't know. There's some players there that there's not exactly many teams interested in. But Arsenal need to get some of them off the wage bill, especially with the amount of money that they've outlaid. And if they can get some money back in, because remember, our outlay so far has been £129 million. We've only got £25 million back in. And that has been, for Joe Willock. We haven't been able to sell anybody else. When you think about all those players that I've just named out, yes, we've been out with Guendouzi, but that was a loan. Probably with an option to buy, so they'll get back a little bit of money off of that. But there is a lot of players that Arsenal need to sell if they're to make back some of that money that they've outlaid. So there's going to be a big sale at Arsenal over the next 10 days or so, and it's going to be really interesting to see. And could that spark maybe one or two more big players coming in? That's what's going to be really, really interesting about the end of this transfer window. So thanks for watching the show today. Don't forget to subscribe here to AFTV and like this video. Check out a video that I did later on with a Sheffield United channel, the Sheff United Way, where I spoke to Nick from the Sheff United Way about Aaron Ramsdale. What was he like at Sheffield United? What is he going to bring to Arsenal? Really good insight. That video is coming out later on, so make sure you check that out. And of course, we've got the build up to the game tomorrow against Chelsea. Looking forward to it.